Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and today we're going to talk about one of the premium flagship devices from Samsung under the S23 series. We have the S23 Plus. Now Samsung launched three flagship devices like the last year. This year we have the S23 Ultra, the top end premium flagship with 200 megapixel camera. We had talked about that in our previous video as well. We also get the second variant, that's S23 Plus. That's what we have with us today. This is again with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 platform. A very good device in terms of cameras, the display aspect, everything looks good. It's a very premium device offering, and this is priced starting around 94,990, so it's almost close to 95,000 rupees in India. And this comes with 8GB RAM and 256GB storage, LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.0 support, and this is a premium device. Then you also get the base variant, the Samsung Galaxy S23. So these are the three variants, and we're going to talk about the middle variant, that's the S23 Plus. We'll be talking about we'll not be doing the unboxing. Instead we'll be talking about the aspects like the design, the build quality, what has changed, the cameras, the processing abilities, the software. This is the One UI along with Android 13, so we'll talk about that as well. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So first let's talk about the design aspect. Now one thing what stands out with the S23 series, you can see that the design language has been changed. So talking about the design, you can see that one of the changes with the S23 series is that the camera layout had a separate unit here, but now that has been changed. Now you have the flat back panel, three camera modules fitted here. So you can see here that alone has the camera bump, but otherwise there is no camera bump here. And here we have this LED flash included. Now it's a very flat back panel, it's a Gorilla Glass protected, and this is glass finishing. Now here we have the armor grade aluminium. This is extremely rigid and aircraft grade aluminium used. This is something which is very strong and gives it a great feeling altogether. Now we have this chrome finish around this the sides, and we have the power and the volume keys here. Now this side does not have any openings or slots. Now bottom you get the SIM tray, a dual SIM card slot, USB Type-C port and the speaker unit. At the top there is no openings or slots, and the back panel has this triple camera setup. Now the front panel has a large AMOLED display with punch hole selfie camera. We'll come back to the display in a while, but overall the design and build quality looks stellar. Now apart from that, Samsung has also used recycled glass and recycled box packaging. This also is made of recycled material, so that is one good thing, one good step I would say Samsung has done to protect the environment. So a lot of recycled materials has been used on this device. Next let's move on to the display. Now this comes with a full HD plus resolution display. It's an AMOLED display. We'll be talking more about the display. We'll see how good it performs for this price segment. Talking about the display, now this comes with the 120 Hz refresh rate, the dynamic AMOLED display, and looks really bright and crisp. The peak brightness is also really great. The touch response is extremely smooth, and response time is also very nice. Now if you go to the display settings, you get the adaptive brightness option. Motion smoothness, you can go with either the standard refresh rate, or you can go with adaptive refresh rate. It adjusts based on the app used, and then you also get additional options like screen mode. You can go with the vivid or natural colors. You can customize whether you want cooler tones. There is dark mode option. So display quality is really good, especially if you're a person who loves to watch a lot of movies. This is definitely one of the best displays you can get at this price segment, and it really feels very nice. HDR10 plus support, and beautiful display I would say in terms of movie watching. Let's move on to the software. Now as we all know, Samsung's smartphone come with the One UI. Now we have One UI 5.1 on this device, and we have the Android 13. So it's the latest version of Android, and One UI 5.1 has got a lot of improvements, and animations are much more smoother. Everything looks very fluid. So let's see what all features it offers in terms of One UI experience on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. Now looking at the One UI 5.1, you can see that the notification toggles are very much refined. You get all the options available here. Now if you go to the settings, you can see that this is the One UI 5.1 and Android 13 out of the box. The Google security patch is from Jan 2023, so it has the latest patch as well. Now looking at the UI, you can see that it brings in a lot of additional features. It's very refined UI, I would say, one of the best UIs in terms of refinement, and looks looks good. You have a lot of customization options. You can see here color palette is there, wallpaper and style customization, lock screen always on display is there for customization. You can in fact you can customize the always on display. Here you go, there is plenty of options to choose. Then if you go to the advanced features, we have this side key customization, motions and gestures, one-handed mode, video call effects, game launcher. So plenty of options to choose, and it's a really feature rich UI. And in terms of update cycle also Samsung is one of the best in terms of update cycle, so you are pretty much secured for at least 4 years of updates you get on this device. So again, that's one of the good aspects about the Samsung's One UI. So it's very refined UI, extremely smooth and lag free experience. Now moving on to the performance. So this device like last year comes with the Snapdragon chip in India as well. Now this is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 platform. It's a very powerful chip. This is coupled with 8GB RAM and up to 256 in fact the base variant is 256GB RAM. You also get 512 variant with the S23 Plus. So the one we are testing is the 256GB storage variant. Now this device is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, and this is specifically designed for Galaxy, as company claims. They partnered with Snapdragon or other Qualcomm to design the best experience on the S23 series, and it also comes with a large vapor chamber, in fact a 2.7x increased vapor chamber compared to the last year. And this is again a gaming enhancement also be done. In our limited usage, we have been really happy with the performance, extremely smooth experience. Top of the line hardware being offered. You get 8GB RAM and up to, or rather starting is 256GB storage, and you also get 512 GB, and this is LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.0 storage support. So those things gets you the great performance on this device. So software and performance are stellar on this device. Now let's move on to the battery. Now this device comes with a 4700 mAh battery, and this supports up to 45-watt wired charging, and there is also wireless charging included. Now a wired charging 45-watt charger, Samsung has this charger. You can buy it separately. You don't get in the box, you get the cable inside the box, USB Type-C to Type-C cable. And in terms of battery life, in our first 2 rounds of testing, we are getting great battery life as well, definitely improved over the last year. So we'll have to test more because over a period of usage only the battery cycles get perfect. So we need to wait for at least a week to get better battery life. So stay tuned for all the updates coming to soon in our detailed review of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. Let's talk about the cameras. Now we get a triple camera setup on the S23 Plus. You get a 50 megapixel f1.8 aperture camera. This is the primary sensor. Then you get a 10 megapixel telephoto lens. It's a 3x zoom is available. Then that's an optical zoom, and you get a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and finally a 12 megapixel selfie camera. Now cameras are really good. Let's talk about the camera UI. You can see that if you go to the video recording, you can go up to 8K 30 FPS, 4K both 60 and 30 FPS is there. There is optical image stabilization included. You also get the super steady action mode is also included. Then if you go to the more settings, raw format is there, then pro editing is there, pro video effect is also there, then super slow motion, portrait video, everything is there. So you get the best camera experience on this device. Let's have a look at some of the camera samples you have taken. As you can see, they have come really brilliant in terms of sharpness levels, colors and detailing. So we'll be doing the detailed camera review, so stay tuned for that. And we'll also be comparing with other cameras in this price segment, so stay tuned for all our videos. In our first or other couple of days of usage, we found that the cameras to be extremely good on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus, and definitely improved over the S22 Plus. Now this device also comes with wireless charging and IP68 rating, and you can also reverse wireless charge. That means you can charge another smartphone or any other accessory using the reverse wireless charging. So these are the options in the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. So looking at the device, it's a really premium device out there. We can hardly anything to complain there in terms of design, build quality. Superb materials have been used, excellent display, performance is stellar with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. chip. You get great cameras. In fact, battery life has also been improved with the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. So everything looks really good. We'll be doing our detailed review after like almost 2 weeks of usage. We'll be doing our detailed review, so stay tuned for that. This device is priced $94,999 for the base 8GB RAM and 256GB storage. You also get plenty of EMI offers in case you plan to buy it on EMI. There are plenty of EMI offers as well, so you can check out the description of this video to get an idea about the EMI offers as well. So this was our first impression and hands-on with the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.